let's talk about the key features to consider about sound attenuation when purchasing a diesel generator. There is a fine balance when we build a generator between sound attenuation and load output. The more we sound attenuate it, the less airflow there is inside the unit and the less load you can get out of it. The less we sound attenuate it, the more noise it gets, but we can have more airflow so we can get more load out of it. As a rule of thumb, we want to have at least 1.5 times the size of the radiator diameter flowing into the set. Make sure the sound attenuation is made from fire-resistant foam. Some cheaper options have foam that can catch fire. Not a good idea on a generator. Also ensure that the foam is properly secured on the doors, components and the roof. There is nothing more frustrating than having to focus on filling up your generator ever so often whilst you want to relax with your family or want to focus on running your business. Having a large diesel tank on your generator set will give you the peace of mind you want. At Generator King, we put extended tanks standard on most of our sets. You get engines with electronic governing and engines with mechanical governing. Generally, the electronically governed engines are better at keeping your power output consistent. This may be an important factor should you have sensitive electronic equipment. Make sure that you purchase a set with a very well represented engine brand. There are more economical and more expensive industrial types of engines. This is where buying from a larger reputable supplier is an advantage, as they will stock all the components necessary to maintain the set over its lifespan. At Generator King, we have a set that will suit your budget. Also, have the comfort that we will be there to support you over its lifespan. There are different makes of alternators and their quality is not equal. Generally, you want to look for something that has proper insulation on the windings. We suggest you ask the insulation rating on the windings and do not settle for anything less than H-spec. Also check that the voltage regulator on the alternator is easily available. When you open up the panels of a generator set, you want it to look neat and attractive. You want every component to be neatly marked and isolated with its own circuit breaker. When the electronic bits are properly marked, it makes for a set that is safer and easy to maintain in the future. If you open up panels and it looks like a spaghetti mess, you most probably want to steer clear of it. If you need your generator to switch on and off by itself when an outage occurs, you will need it fitted with an automatic transfer switch. The automatic transfer switch is an electrical switch that switches a load between two sources, mains power from the power utility and generator power. The generator ATS, or automatic transfer switch, is often installed where a backup generator is located, so that the generator may provide temporary electrical power if the utility source fails. Knowing where to position the generator is an important factor to consider. To reduce the installation cost, it is better to position the generator as close as possible to the circuit board to reduce the amount of copper cable required. The further the generator is installed from the board, the more expensive the installation will become. The generator can be positioned inside or outside, but it is very important that there is adequate ventilation to ensure good airflow and circulation. There also needs to be sufficient space to open the doors for the servicing of the generator, approximately 1 meter on either side of the generator set. Generators consist of large industrial size engines and alternators and are quite heavy. It is important that the generator be placed on a surface that will be level and also be able to handle the impact of the weight over time. We usually recommend that a small reinforced slab is thrown and the generator mounted on top.